Hello, this is Sandman 99.
And I'm Rick V5.
And we're back with the further adventures of G9-13. And we were on our way to explore the Freedom Trail when we came across this place called Hubris Comics.
Yep.
And went and had a look and saw down the stairs there was a dead guy here. Had a look on the dead guy's body, and there was a little note. And we'll see. Whoops, I'm in the wrong category. I think it says Scavenger's Note or Scavenger's Lead. Yeah,
and he goes, I'm a dead guy. I'm a dead guy.
Yeah, it says, check out Hubris Comics for easy pickings. So, we are going to go in and check out Hubris Comics.
Check out Hubris Comics for death traps and
various other fun and fascinating things, yes.
Should be dangerous pickings.
Yeah. But anyway, yes, and then also in the last episode, Travis Miles got some confidence and helped us to rescue Vadine from the Beantown Brewery raiders.
Yep.
Look, feral ghouls.
Problem solved.
Oh, something just wore off. That guy's in the way. I can't aim. I can't aim at the other guy. Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. Guess I better reload while I got the chance, eh?
Yep. At least this gun has a short reload animation.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty good gun, actually. I like it. It's a good sidearm for close quarters shooting of feral ghouls. Oh, and now I'm tired and I'm thirsty and my God. Okay, well. Guess we'll drink some water. We'll loot some feral ghouls.
There you go. All the comic book nerds became immortal zombie ghouls.
Yeah. Anyway, pick up a few of these items here that are useful. Oh, look, we can
access the terminal.
Access the
There
terminal.
we go.
Then. Oh, that's lucky.
I want to go back to sneaking too.
Yeah, well, I can't see into this case though when I'm sneaking. I have to actually stand up in order to open the lock.
Ah.
That's
And
it.
get what's inside. Grognak's
Perfect.
axe. Wow, I must be strong. Look at how much damage it does already.
Yeah, I guess you have a pretty high strength rating.
I guess so. Let's see. Yes, I do, actually. So. Anyway, we also need to sleep, but there's not much I can do about that right now. I'll have to do
Yes.
that later.
Got it.
What do we got here? Okay, we can that. That there. Ooh, another guy. Scavenger's Note. Okay, we got 2 scavengers now. One's this one. One of the caravan guards said they passed by Vault Tech office. Okay, so search for scrap in Vault Tech office. That was the other one. This one, and can't believe I signed on for this. Who wants this crap? Collectors, the boss says. So who's the fool here, them or us? So I'm guessing that they're not finding good stuff here in Hubert's comics.
Well, lots of comics, I guess, but
Yeah.
you know, who has use for those things 2,000 or 200 years after the war?
Yeah, well, what else do you expect to find in a place called Hubris Comics, right?
Yeah, well, what is a comic? Do they know?
Shelves and shelves and shelves. Yeah, they do, actually. There's a bunch of raiders in one place, I think Walden Pond, where if you sneak up on them, 2 of them are talking to each other about how they knew what what is that word? Transcendentalism? Transcendentalism or something like that. It's like some philosopher guy, I sound as dumb as they do now. Some philosopher guy lived in a cabin back in the 1800s near present day Walden Pond, I guess. And he wrote a book on transcendentalism meditation or something. And this one raider was trying to explain to this other raider about how he read this book about it when they ran out of Grognak comics to read, right? And yeah, I just sounded about as clever as that guy did.
Yeah, I'm not even like a big philosopher guy. I don't really know.
Yeah, old Scavenger's List, because I'm not even sure I was pronouncing that right.
Yeah.
Anyway, because it's not a word that I tend to use very often, I guess. Scavenger's List. Okay. Stuff worth coming back for. Axe. Boss says it's too heavy to bother with, but someone will buy it. Comic books have to be 1 or 2 that are still legible. Always good for a few caps. Storeroom. Just need someone who can pick that lock. Have to check with Carl. Maybe he could get Ken Standish for the job. Damn monkey creeps me out. Okay, so Carl and Ken Standish are 2 guys, actually, that have to do with the Jamaica Plain thing, right? That's sort of like a cross-reference. A little bit similar to that Easter egg thing about the nutty guy pretending to ride a motorcycle that we heard a couple of different groups of raiders talking about meeting up with, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It says danger, but I don't see where the danger is coming from.
Well, the only place it could get to you from is on the left there, right?
Or that way.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that door.
Yeah. Possibly through this door.
Well, I don't know if ghouls can unlock doors.
No, they can't, but I can, and as soon as I unlock this door, they're probably, if there is one on the other side, it'll probably jump through right at me. Kind of like one of those jump scare things, right?
Ah.
I can't pick this novice lock.
Sweet.
You got it.
Okay, well, there's a cigar. See, if you read these terminals, too, there's a little bit of amusing lore in them, too, right? So, Tina Hopkins to Vivian Odell. I came into work today and found another stealth revision to the shooting script. Now the Shroud has an English butler. I keep telling Babowski that we need our core fans to be our evangelists, so we can't keep making these stupid little changes. You have to talk to him before you go on vacation, otherwise I swear I'm bringing it up to Pete. From Tina Hopkins to Vivian. I want to pull my hair out. Babowski has cast and signed a contract with Claire Riddell for the role of the Mistress of Mystery. I don't care how much the Tomb of Amun-Ra grossed. The Mistress of Mystery is a brunette, not a blonde, brown, and definitely not a redhead. And have you heard Claire's voice? The Mistress of Mystery is confident, a match for the Shroud at his best day, not some half-starved waif that's known for her shrill screaming. Shannon Rivers has worked for us for decades. She is the voice of the Mistress of Mystery, end of story. She's even a natural brunette. She's not as young as Claire, but surely we can do something with the lighting to help with that. If we don't fix this, I'm walking and I won't have my name in the credits for this train wreck. This one's from Aaron Babowski. Vivian, relax. If it's important to you, maybe we can put Claire in a wig. The contract is signed, so this is happening. What is it with you guys and Mrs. Rivers anyway? Maybe 20 years ago, but now she's got a face made for radio. Claire's got star power, and that's what we need. I talked with Petey Boy, and he's agreed to a couple of new scenes. We need romance, and Claire's got the goods. If Tina can't roll with this, then I can fly in one of my boys from Hollywood. He's a class act. I've got a full schedule today. Dress rehearsals until 8. This can't wait until you're back from the Bahamas. So if we have to meet, 8 is my only window. So it sounds like there's a little bit of dissent, or there was a little bit of dissension at Huber's Comics. Because it sounds as though they were trying to do a TV show adaptation of The Silver Shroud, eh?
Yeah, sounds like it.
Which was a radio program. At least in the Fallout 4 world. Oh, where? Not here. There.
I'm not sure I can tell where that's
there.
coming from.
Oh.
He's just chilling on the floor.
Yeah, well, somebody notices me and it's danger, but not these guns, I guess.
Somebody in here is just hyper alert.
Yeah. Oh.
But not that one.
No. Grab that stuff while we wait. Oh, he's got duct tape. Coca-Cola Quantum. We're getting a little bit low on fresh water, so I'm going to grab some of these empty bottles to fill when we get back to a settlement again. Okay, well, I don't know who that is that possibly sees me and possibly doesn't, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I guess we'll go up the stairs. Oh, now I'm hungry. Gotta eat something.
Yep.
What do we got? We got mutt chops. And what else do we got? Grilled rad roach. That sounds tasty.
Like a grilled cheese sandwich, only, you know, with bugs.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one there. I just saw him go through that doorway, but he's heading the other way. So somebody is detecting me, or partially detecting me, but I still haven't come across them just yet.
Even though they're like the most alert thing in the world.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one, but he doesn't detect me either.
Ha ha, you shot that desk.
I shot that desk. I shot that desk dead. Yeah. There's no coming back from that desk. See, at one time I used to harvest all the pens that I could. Although I don't really bother to go after them too actively now. Because I have a mod that gives me the ability to make a uniform that I use for my provisioners. And it used to require a pen, of all things, to make. But the mod creator came out with a newer version where you no longer needed the pen, because apparently pens are kind of hard to come by. And so I, of course, installed that version instead, because pens are hard to come by.
Yep.
And so now I don't need pens nearly as much as I used to. Okay, let's see. This is the writer's terminal. From Vivian to Tina again. I'll talk with Babowski. I don't think I could get my hopes up. Pete brought him in because he gets television. We have to accept that there's going to be changes to get to the small screen. I agree our fans are important, but the Silver Shroud's numbers outside of Boston are not ideal. A lot is riding on the success of the pilot. If Mr. Babowski thinks an English butler could help the show, please hear him out.
God.
I love the work you and Vince have done with the Shroud. We wouldn't be shooting this show without you. I know it's tough. Hang in there. Oh, so these are all the replies from the manager, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Back to the writer. Shannon is family. I promise you I will fight for this. This needs to be resolved before Sunday. I'm not canceling my honeymoon again over this. Make sure Babowski doesn't sneak out before I can grab him. Okay, well, that was a rather insincere reply, I think, because by the sounds of the exchange between her and Babowski, they had no intentions of keeping the old actress, right? Tina, oh, this is from Aaron Babowski. We needed those new lines yesterday. I don't know how you do things in radio, but we got catering, Foley's, best men, and actors sitting around on their tushes because of your most recent delay. We're not writing Shakespeare here, it's TV, right? I know you don't like the new monkey, but Focus loves him. He's testing better than Claire in that silly wig.
Oh, God.
Speaking of which, Claire's agent is really not loving the wig. Really, really not loving it. Claire is flying in Monday, and by then I think it's best if we nix the wig. Am I right or what? And Shannon's being a real peach standing in for her while Claire wraps up her film, but it may be best if she's not around when Claire flies in. Okay.
Wow, this just sounds like a mess.
Yeah, it sounds pretty cutthroat, doesn't it? It sounds like Babowski there, whoever he is from Hollywood, is the guy really calling the shots, right? I didn't come up these stairs, but maybe we should have a look in here. I didn't come through this room earlier. I'm going to grab the pencils, though, because pencils are kind of like tin cans, but for ammunition instead. See, if you have an ammunition plant, well, one of the components that you need in order to make most kinds of bullets is lead.
Yeah.
And so if you throw a bunch of pencils into the hopper along with some of the other ingredients, well, this wonderful ammunition making machine will somehow mysteriously separate the lead from the pencil out of the wood.
Oh, God.
And then turn it into bullets.
Things that make you go,
Well, you know. So anyway, if you might have noticed that I pick up every pencil that I come across, well, it's because, you know, at some point,
Nice.
if I decide that I need to, make use of an ammunition plant, if I start running a little low on some types of ammunition, well, I need those pencils.
yeah.
Silver Shroud script. Death becomes you. Oh, okay. This is like a text version of, like, if you listen to the Silver Shroud radio.
Yeah.
Well, this is the script for the written script for the radio program, eh? Producer's terminal. This must be like, yeah, this is Babowski. I tried stalling her, but things are spiraling over here. Her agent was having dinner with Maxwell over at the Derby. Not good. Claire's still on board. She loves the script. She especially loves the outfit. You got shots of that, right? So I don't care what's going on over there. We need to sign her before we lose her to the Wisemans or someone else. We looked into that Hopkins contract. It's ironclad. The only way she's out is if she walks. Her partner signed over his rights to hubris, but she still has hers. Even if she thinks of going to a lawyer, you got to work your magic. Imagine if we needed her approval. It has come to my attention you have hired Claire Riddell for the role of Mistress of Mystery for the show. This is unacceptable. Mistress of Mystery has an iconic look. She must be a brunette. The Mistress of Mystery is a strong female protagonist, not some damsel in distress. Shannon Rivers has voiced Mistress of Mystery for years and is beloved in The Shroud and every other radio drama she's been a part of. I know we've had our differences, but this affects more than the Silver Shroud. The Mistress of Mystery and the Unstoppables are big brands. We absolutely must talk before I go on vacation. Oh, now some guy named Pete Shiner's getting involved. Vivi got a hold of me before she left. I got the photos of Claire and she's dynamite. Love the alterations on the costume. It still feels like the comic, but more believable. So I'll back you there. But I'm with Vivi, and Mistress of Mystery is a brunette, period, and her voice needs to be strong. Claire's voice isn't. Can we have Shannon dub over Claire in the post?
Wow.
So have the old actress do the voice and the new actress be the body double? Or?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, here we go. It came to a head. There's Tina Hopkins, the writer. Effective immediately, I quit. You can explain to Petey how you lost the lead writer for the Silver Shroud, and after everything Shannon has put up with, if you want to fire her, do it yourself. Manticore's been wanting to hire me for years. Looks like your loss is their gain.
Oh.
Wow. Some people are pretty passionate about their Silver Shroud, eh?
Well, I mean, you know, when you're the person involved in something that is like an adaptation, you should be loyal to the source material.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you know,
I can understand that feeling.
A lot of times, though, that kind of thing does happen, right?
Yeah, it all goes out the window when they make it for TV.
Yep.
Hell, sometimes they even rewrite half the goddamn whatever it is for TV. I've seen that before, too.
Yeah. Yeah, you almost don't recognize it except for the title.
Yeah.
And the names of the characters are sometimes the same, too.
Yeah, sometimes.
Anyway, here we go. We have made it to the top floor of Hubert's Comics. And we killed all the feral ghouls. And, see, the ability to slow time briefly is pretty good, eh? I'm not going to pick this up yet, because I've got to lug that around until such time that I decide to actually pursue the Silver Shroud questline, if I do.
Yeah.
And it just takes up space in the inventory. And the same thing with the Silver Shroud costume. If I'm not planning on doing anything with that right away, I don't really want to... It becomes a quest item that you can't drop, right?
Does it weigh anything while you're carrying it?
Yeah, it does, a little bit.
Oh, okay. That's not a zero weight quest item.
So if I do, in fact, decide to play the Silver Shroud quest at some point, well, I'll go and see the guy in Good Neighbor and get the job and come back here and kill all the feral ghouls again and, you know, so on and so on, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, we got a... Uh-oh. I've just reached the limit. Okay, what can we put back? Well, I guess we could put that back. We don't really need that. And it weighs quite a bit. Take that, though. And let's have a look in here. And oh, good. Perfect. We got another comic book. And an alarm clock and a broken lamp. Now we can't carry it. Wow, that was a heavy broken lamp.
Yeah, I guess lamps are pretty heavy.
Well, first thing I'm going to look at here is, are we carrying any other weapons that we don't really need? We don't need this. Drop that. And we don't need that. So we'll drop that. That frees up a little more room again. I guess before we pursue the Freedom Trail, we're going to have to go someplace where we can drop off some of this junk.
Yes.
Ooh, great mentats. That's about all I want out of there. Okay. And so here we go. Now, the ultimate reward for completing this area.
Excellent.
Grognak's costume. And I have kind of mixed feelings about Grognak's costume, because vanilla, it's really not that great of an item, in my opinion. It provides very little protection against damage, so you can be easily killed.
Yeah. Yeah.
The vanilla version gives you a buff of +2 to strength and a little bit of a buff to melee damage, but that's about it. So what I did was I went in and I tinkered with it a little bit in the creation kit to give it a little bit of damage resistance and energy resistance in addition to its base stats. And I increased the strength buff from 2 to 5.
And that makes it do, you do 30% more damage with it on instead of,
Yeah, melee damage.
Yeah, so like the plus 5 strength total I think is 50% more damage as opposed to plus 2 strength, which is 20% more damage.
That's right. So anyway, I decided that if I was going to use the Grognak costume, and I never have used it historically speaking, simply because it's kind of crappy.
Yep.
You know, like especially if I were to switch now, like I've got half decent protection here against most types of attacks, and I'm not going to show this because of another issue here just yet. But if I switch to the Grognak costume, well, it drops my protection a little bit, and it also occupies some other body slots, right, that don't allow me to make use of, you know, all of the items that I have equipped.
Yep.
Right? Even though I actually removed some of the body slots that it did equip, because it equipped like half a dozen different slots for clothing and items, right?
Yep.
In vanilla. And so what I do is I've got other mods with clothing, and I've used body slide to make zap sliders in order to make some of these items invisible.
Yep.
And that way I can use them with outfits like the Grognak outfit. But for the time being, we're going to go back and re-equip these things again. And also so that even with things like, you know, like the Long John's outfit and that kind of thing, like I've got, you notice I'm wearing kind of those black leggings. Well, I've got another version of those from the same mod that those come from, because there are several versions, you know, in different colors and that kind of thing. And I've got one of them that I just selected where I created a zap slider for them just so that I could make them invisible, so that I could wear them with other outfits without clipping, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a thing too. Like, there's a lot of there's a couple of full body outfits in this game that are just really kind of useless.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, if I want to make use of the Grognak outfit, and there's actually kind of a cute quest line from a mod that does make use of the Grognak outfit. Well, the reason that I wanted to do a little tinkering with it is quite simply because I wanted to be able to
actually use it without committing suicide?
Actually use it without being one-shotted by the first super mutant that comes by, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to pause briefly while we go back outside here.
Alrighty. And we're back.
Yes, and I think we're going to head back because we need to sleep as well. And,
yeah, that took so long.
And drink some water.
Well, that took so long that you had this camera spinning around you.
Yeah, that was a rather long load screen that time. But anyway, where's the nearest settlement that we have connected to something here?
Far away.
Looks like far away. So maybe just so that people don't have to watch me continuously run down the street here, we'll pause for a bit while we head toward a connected settlement.
All right. And we're back.
Yes, and we are here in Red Rocket, Cambridge, which is not yet settled by anybody, but I do have it established as a settlement.
And connected.
Yes. Uh-oh, and I hear one of my guns doing its thing here.
And the chemistry workbench won't let you out.
There, we'll exit and go and see what's going on. Because I do have, I think, a lone gun turret.
I heard something.
At each gate, right? Like one here and one there. Yeah, I see dead things over there.
Your provisioner get into a fight with something?
Well, no, I'm not sure whether the provisioner got him or maybe, oh, super mutants. Whoops. Can't carry anymore. That was dumb. Why did I do that? just
You are
can't.
over encumbered.
Yes, I just can't help myself.
And there's no feather spell in this game.
Yeah, well, we'll go and take care of some other things at the bench here and get rid of some of the junk I'm carrying, and then we can come back and pick that stuff up. Anyway, looks like it was just an isolated incident. So maybe we'll break up some of this stuff.
She's like, I can't exit the workbench yet. I need to get into my stance first.
Yeah. Actually, there's a mod I saw on the Nexus a while ago that either gets rid of that or at least speeds it up so that you can exit your workbench instantly, kind of thing.
Yep.
But I never really tried it. Anyway, getting back to what we were doing here. I discovered with another character that I was testing with that we can... As soon as I find it... Here we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. See, the number on the left is the body slot.
Yeah.
Some of these mod makers that make these outfits are nice enough to include the body slot number on them. Which is, you know, like a pretty convenient thing. But anyway, now we'll go back to here and we'll put deep pocketed on that.
Because you are over encumbered.
We could put padded on it, actually.
Oh god. A padded thong?
Yeah.
That would look awkward, man. In real life, that would look so awkward.
Yeah. Anyway, so if we want to switch to the Grognak costume, well, we pretty much have to wear these two. Okay? And that's because the guy who made the Grognak costume replacer, because I'm using a different one than what the most of my body replacers are.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like the top is not too bad, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but the bottom is very brief, right? Like
yeah.
If I didn't have that underwear on, everybody would be getting a really really good view, and it would be probably a violation of
we'd be getting kicked off.
YouTube terms of use and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, so we can also now make a few other things, adjustments on the armor bench, because I do have a mod. Okay, see, it takes up, Grognak takes up slot 37, right? And it takes up slot 39. So those are two items that I can't wear anymore. It takes up whatever slot those take up as well. And of course it replaces this. So obviously I'm not getting the same degree of protection that I would be otherwise, right?
Yep.
So I am sacrificing a bit of protection, about 100 points or so, probably.
Mm-hmm.
And those are also items that are capable of
ballistic weave?
accepting ballistic weave at such time that I actually have ballistic weave capability, right?
Yep.
Oops. So it's pretty much a trade-off. I dropped something in here. What did I drop in here?
Some kind of ammo, but I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
What kinds of guns you got that you need ammo for?
Well, let's see here. 45 shotgun shells. 45s and shotgun shells. And shock blast. Okay. So, let's have a look here. 45s, shotgun shell. Okay, I'm okay. Whatever it was, it was okay for me to drop that in there. However, the one benefit that I do get because of the increased strength that I get from the Grognak outfit, of course, is I get a little bit more carrying capacity. As well as if I wanted to play a melee type character, well, it greatly enhances my ability to do melee damage.
Yeah, so you won't be consistently over-encumbered now.
Yeah. Yeah, like you can see now, like the amount of damage that this blade does is absolutely massive, right?
Yeah.
And even this thing does quite a lot of damage too.
Yep.
And so I guess for the time being, we'll put it in here anyway and carry it around, even though it's like fairly heavy.
Well, the strength rating that you get from that does at least help compensate for some.
I can probably drop those things off in here again too. Might as well drop off these other things that I'm not using. They're easily enough made. It doesn't require very much in the way of... okay, and those are not very heavy right now, so I can carry those around for the time being until I find someplace a little more central to drop those off. Drop those. And, sorry, folks, but sometimes you have to do a little bit of...
inventory management?
Inventory management. In order to be able to, like, keep in a state where you can keep picking things up. But it looks like I can do a little bit of cooking, too.
Well, you have about 4 times the carrying capacity I would leave with, so...
Okay. So we'll do a little bit of cooking. So anyway, as you can see, without the underwear from a different mod on, well, like... But I do think, though, that this is a generally better looking outfit. I think the guy even did some things with colors and that kind of thing to make it look a little bit nicer as well. So... sorry, Lasman, if you ever have the chance to watch this, but the guy who made this Grognak texture and mesh replacer actually made, in my opinion, a nicer looking one than you did. So sorry about that. Anyway, we're going to go up and sleep for a bit now because it's getting to be dark out. And then we're going to head back to Diamond City.
Diamond City?
I've changed my mind about the Freedom Trail thing because the Grognak armor cannot be made to accept ballistic weave anyway.
Yeah.
So there's not really much point in worrying about that right now. But there is kind of a weird and fun quest line that we can go through by a modder. I think his name is Zorkats or something like that. And it centers around the Grognak costume and axe and the use of those items.
Okay.
And it's very goofy. I think I've only played through it once before. But it's kind of goofy and silly and just a little bit of fun. Have some stingwing fillet for breakfast. Before we head off to Diamond City. Okay, we're ways away from a level up just yet. Just thought I would check.
Yeah, because you could get another level of hacking.
Yeah. Yeah, we need one more level of hacking, and then we will have gotten as much hacking as we're going to need.
And there won't be any place that you can't get into then.
That's right. Full access to everywhere. I will have master lockpicking and master hacking.
Well, it's a peaceful journey.
Yep. Oh yeah, well see, earlier today I started another random start character not far from here.
Yeah.
And when you first run through this area and there's those super mutants in that gunfight with the Diamond City security, yeah, you don't stop and participate in that.
Yeah, because you're pretty much just asking to get killed.
Yeah, because every enemy in this area has a skull next to them, and they're not higher level than you by only a level or two. They're like, probably twice your level.
Yep.
So you just don't do that. Oh yeah, one thing I forgot to do too that I should have done or wanted to do, I can make my arm and leg armor pieces invisible at an armor workbench, so maybe we'll quickly do that too. Just because the Grognak costume doesn't really,
You come from across the Charles?
you can wear other armor pieces with it, but it doesn't really go well with those kinds of things, right?
Yep, yep.
Anyway, this can be kind of a long loading screen at times, so we'll pause briefly for this one.
And we're back.
Yes. And I inadvertently cut you off there.
Ah, it's whatever.
Yeah. But anyway, we're going to run over here to the armor workbench, and we're just going to quickly make our leg and armors go away.
Might want to stock up at Commonwealth weaponry first.
We're having a sale on brooms. Oh, no, wait. My programming is telling me we never have sales. Maybe you should buy something else.
Yeah, they never have sales. Okay, so I can go in here and then I can select concealed armor for visibility.
Okay.
For the right leg. And there's the left arm.
Nope. Right. Maybe not for that one.
Yep. And there's concealed armor.
Don't worry,
right.
I can wait.
This third category isn't mods. It's just what you can make it look like.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And the right arm, see visibility, go concealed. And the left leg. And I think I already had the left leg concealed. Okay. So there we go. Now,
Too excited about your purchase to speak
nothing but the
for. I
Grognak
get those
outfit.
myself sometimes.
Yep.
Let's see what you've got.
Here you are.
Oh, I managed to catch him just before shift change.
Ha!
I don't think I really have anything I want to sell anyway.
Diamond City surplus.
Anyway.
Open 24 hours.
So there we go. And now we'll equip the axe. And do you see that little kid sitting next to Dr. Soon there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we're going to go talk to this kid. Jim Soon, and I assume that he's Dr. Soon's son.
Hello.
Oh, wow, it's you! It's really you! Grognak the Barbarian. Well, it's close enough anyway. Oh, yes! You sound just Do you want to have an adventure? Fight monsters? Do you want to have an adventure? Fight monsters?
Oh, voiceover problem.
But lately, I heard people claiming all sorts of unbelievable
Yeah,
things.
he listens to a
Like
ham
fish
radio and he
attacking
hears
a
things, right?
caravan. A fish! Hey, maybe you could investigate what's going on. I can't give you caps for it, but I might throw in some goodies I find. It would be extra cool if you could defeat them while wearing the costume and maybe the axe, too.
Grognak the Barbarian and the Jungle of the Bat Babies.
Yes, I love it! After the Ants of Agony, of course, you can't beat the fight with the giant swarm in the lava cave of doom.
It's an honor.
Awesome! I'll mark the location of the last incident. Maybe you can find something odd there. I heard it was a really strong and odd crab. I'll call him Crabisto the Invincible.
Okay, so we've just started the Adventures of Grognak the Barbarian.
Read all about it.
And so we have to go to the location.
Are you next?
I'm not sure if I remember this right. This guy, I think his name is Zorkatz or something like that. But he's done more than just this mod, but this is the only one of his that I've ever tried. But it's kind of a goofy thing, right? And it's a lot of fun, but very creative too. And so anyway, we'll pause for a moment while we exit Fenway Park.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're back. And here we go. Now it's early, bright and early in the morning, and we're not carrying too much stuff, and we're ready to go. I think I'm going to switch back to the gun just for the time being while we're traveling. Because I'm not really too sure about this melee stuff. I've never really done it in this game.
Yep.
Except for that one other playthrough and of this particular mod. And with the last time I played through the adventures of Grognak the Barbarian, I think it was with a character that was ridiculously high level too, so I could afford to make lots of mistakes and get away with it.
Yeah, I actually, the only time I've ever seen you use a melee weapon at all is, when you're, like, confronted with, like, dogs or something, or mole rats, and they're, like, right up point blank to you.
Yeah. Yeah, more than likely, if I end up using VATS, it'll probably be because I'm in melee combat with something, right? Because, you know, although I did get a few, like I think I mentioned in the last episode, I do have a few melee enhancing mods.
Yep. Wow, tough guy.
Yeah, that guy's tough. Better take cover.
Oh, he's got a shotgun, too.
Yeah, he's got one of those break action lasers.
Well, he's dead now. Whoa. Man, don't you just wish you were impervious to shotgun shells?
Well, Those booming sounds that we heard, that sounded like gamma guns, right? This is probably one of those, you know, gunners versus children of Adam kind of encounters.
Ah, okay. Well, it seems like you avoided the worst of it then.
Well, no, not yet, because we haven't actually come across the children of Adam yet. Of which there is one there.
Yeah, I guess if you start shooting at them and pick a fight with them, then you haven't gotten past the worst of it, huh?
Nope. Well, what can I say? Where's that one? There he is. There you are. I see you. Yeah.
Give yourself to Adam.
Ow. Well, that didn't hurt too much.
That's because you're behind cover, and I think they're hitting cover.
Yeah, okay, that hurt a little bit now. Well, Oh, I guess that hedge is cover, hey?
Yeah. On your right.
Oh, there's another one. Enough nutcases to go around for everyone. Yeah.
Fortunately, they're pretty awful shots.
Yeah, but those guns also kind of affect a
area.
So, but I think also though the Grognak costume gives me a bit of protection against radiation. Oddly enough.
Yep.
Yeah, it does. It gives me a bit of protection against radiation, which is probably why that didn't hurt as much as it might have. Yeah, see, gamma guns.
But no Ghoul Slayer's gamma gun.
Ooh, I got lucky there. That guy had a nuka grenade and he didn't use it.
Wow.
Wonder why. Mine is not to wonder. Mine is just to go, whew, boy, I'm glad he didn't use that grenade.
You know, it wasn't in his lines, right? He has a set of steps and cycles he's supposed to go through before he throws that nuka grenade.
Yeah. Well, now we need to do a little bit of Radaway here. After which we need to eat. Because apparently Radaway makes you hungry. There, now we're all good again.
Problem solved.
Problem solved. Maybe I should see what else I've got here so I can heal up a little too. Well, I got an extra one of those. Might as well drink it. What the hell? Oh, look, there's another Radaway. Isn't that convenient?
Yep, so I guess that was free. You're net even on Radaway.
Yep. Okay, nobody's hanging around in here. Not today, I guess. Quite often there'll be raiders or super mutants or, you know, something else equally nasty.
Yeah, because that's an encounter hotspot, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, actually, you know, the Rockstar visor doesn't look half bad with the Grognak outfit, eh?
Well, there you go.
Ah, got you. Okay, where are we going? We're going this way. Okay. Uh-oh. Know what that means, right? Damn it. Hate those guys. I hate them so much that I just finished making a mod, actually. Although, the things in the mod are not very close by here. I basically made a custom legendary bowler that has the super mutant damage reduction thing, and I made a custom road leathers outfit that also has the super mutant damage reduction thing.
Yep.
And I made a custom legendary pipe revolver with the Mutant Slayer's legendary on it. And they're all more or less in the same area, same general area of the world.
But that's far away from here.
But that's far away from here, because super mutants are the bane of my existence.
Yeah, you lay that mine twice.
Yeah, well, you know what, if I got any more? Okay.
You're not going to be able to shoot them from this far away.
Maybe not. Maybe I'll just go move up a little closer and drop these ones a little closer. Okay, bottle cap, bottle cap. Okay. Frag. Frag. Okay, because I'm pretty sure there's an invisible one over there too.
Yeah, I saw a big burst of blue.
Pulse mines. Okay, we'll drop a couple of those too. Now I'm going to use this handy dandy new nuka grenade that I just picked up here. I'm just going to lob it into that general area. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to run. So that I don't get taken out by my own mines. Okay. Where are they?
Did you, like, somehow not aggro them?
Well, I thought I did. Boy.
I can't believe that didn't aggro them.
Yeah, really.
Got a scoped weapon?
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, that'll do it. You can shoot that thing from here.
Oh, look. I see the little shimmering.
Yep.
There, I just shot him.
Boom. Oh, he just hit 2 mines. 3 mines.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one. But they're coming now.
No, I think that mutant hound, but he's crippled. So we'll shoot him in the face. I love it when a plan comes together.
Is the coast all clear?
Yeah, I think so. I think there was just the 2 of them. So there. Ha! Take that. Evil Nightkin super mutant. So anyway, in theory, if you have a couple of pieces of limb armor that give you reduction in damage from super mutants, and you're wearing that fancy custom hat and outfit that I made,
yeah,
well, then you should be very well protected against damage from super mutants. And you'll have a nice gun that you can use to kill them, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think we're almost there, according to this. So I'm going to switch to the axe here, and we're going to move up and see what we can see here. Because this supposed bad guy that the kid was telling us about is somewhere around here. Kill the enemies with the Grognak axe. Oh, he's got a gun. Look at that. Wow, look at him. Okay. Where is he now? Where'd he go? There he is. Holy crap, he looks like he's tough too. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do some things then, huh?
Like a bit of med-axe?
Yeah, maybe. Well, we want to get close enough though that we don't end up yeah, let's do some overdrive, and we'll do a potion of armor. Start off, right? And we'll, yeah, here we go.
He hit you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Crabisto the Invincible, hermit crab meat, and a short assault rifle. Okay.
Well, you know, even though he had a skull next to his name, you do so much damage with that axe, you actually took him out fairly quick.
Yeah, and now I gotta take some antibiotics because I got sick apparently from probably the drugs I was taking or something. And then I gotta have a drink of water. And then I gotta have another drink of water.
You're running out of water.
Okay, so mission accomplished. Might as well pick up some stuff here while we're here as well.
Well, I guess that shows you that that's actually a pretty viable weapon, at least in terms of damage, if you can get close enough without getting shot.
Yeah, well, I got shot a few times. But that's why I have my alchemy potions there to boost my armor and all that kind of stuff. And also the drug that I took boosts your damage output.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the critical chance.
Yeah, so that probably helped too. But anyway, looks like Crabisto the Invincible has bitten the dust. And look, what do you know? He's named exactly what that kid said he would be named too. But you see this, right? Like this is a custom bipedal creature model.
Yep.
So that's pretty neat. But anyway, as I remember, now we have to return back to him, right? Return to the kid. And then he will give us another one of these kinds of little questy kinds of things. I'm just going to do something here to see if I can get rid of the blood like I can with, yeah, with Chef Perry's undies there.
Just unequip and re-equip.
Yeah, unequip and re-equip. But anyway, we're getting close to the end, so I think what I'll do is I'll travel back to Diamond City off camera, and then we'll continue with these adventures in the next episode.
Alrighty.
Anyway, that one was just a little taste. It actually, like I said, it escalates rapidly. Each successive mission gives you more and more enemies and more different looking enemies. So that was kind of cool. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that.
I'm Rick V5.
And I'm Sandman99.
Have a good one.